What's good with y'all boys? It's your boy Flames back at it again with another video. Today, I'm going to be reading through Exodus chapter 18. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Chapter 18. Remember yesterday we read about the war between Israel versus Almach, which is basically like, and it said the war is going to continue from generation to generation. Still at war to this day. Yeah. Chapter 18. Jethro's advice. Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard all that God had done for Moses and for Israel his people, and how the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt. Now Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, had taken Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her home along with her 2 sons. The name of the one was Geshem, for he said, I have been a sojourner in a foreign land. And the name of the other, Eliezer, for he said, the God of my father was my help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife to Moses in the wilderness, where he was encamped at the mountain of God. And when he sent word to Moses, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons with her. Moses went out to meet his father-in-law and bowed down and kissed him. They asked each other of their welfare and went into the tent. Then Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, all the hardship that had come upon them in the way, and how the Lord had delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the good that the Lord had done to Israel, and that he had delivered them out of the hand of the Egyptians. Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who has delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, out of the hand of Pharaoh, and has delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, because in this affair they dealt accordingly with the people. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, brought a burnt offering and sacrifices to God. And Aaron came with all the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. The next day Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood around Moses from morning till evening. When Moses' father-in-law saw that all the people he was doing for the people, he said, or when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he was doing for the people, he said, What is that you are doing for the people? Why do you sit alone, and all the people standing around you from morning till evening? And Moses said to his father-in-law, Because the people come to me to inquire of God. When they have a dispute, they come to me, and I decide between one person and another, and I make them know the statutes of God and his laws. Moses' father-in-law said to him, What you are doing is not good. You and the people with you will certainly wear yourselves out, for the thing is too heavy for you. You are not able to do it alone. Now obey my voice. I will give you advice, and God be with you. You shall represent the people before God and bring their cases to God. And you shall warn them about the statutes and the laws, and make them know the way in which they must talk and what they must do. Hold on, guys. Esther, shut up. Esther, shut up. Stop barking. There's nobody here. Barking at a whole bunch of nothing. Like always. Sorry about that. A little intermission. Um, but barking at nothing. Alright, where was I? Sorry about that. Moreover, look for able men from all the people. Wait, hold on. and make them know the way in which they must walk and what they must do. Moreover, look for able men from all the people, men who fear God, who are trustworthy and have a bribe or hate a bribe, and place such men over the people as chiefs of thousands, of hundreds, of fifties, and of tens, and let them judge the people at all times. Every great matter they shall bring to you, but any small matter they shall decide themselves. So it will be easier for you. I'm sorry, guys. Um, I keep losing track. So it will be easier for you, and they will bear the burden with you. If you do this, God will direct you. You will be able to endure, and all this people will also go to their place in peace. So Moses listened to the voice of his father-in-law and did all that he had said. Moses chose able men out of Israel and made them heads over the people, chiefs of thousands, and hundreds, and fifties, and of tens. And they judged the people at all times. Any hard case they brought to Moses, but any small matter they decided themselves. Then Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went away to his own country. So there was like, I think it was like 600,000 Israelites, if I'm not mistaken. The number might be less or more, I don't know. But I think I remember reading that. That was the number of them that was in Egypt. So you gotta think every single dispute was just Moses had to decide. Like, that's a lot, bro. He got no breaks. And I think his father-in-law noticed that, and it wasn't a diss towards him, like, you can't do this. It was just like, bro, like, it's too much. Like, you're putting too much on yourself. Like, allow other people to help you. There are some just people that could help. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Sorry about the dog barking and all that. But yeah, love y'all boys. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.